Room 214 should not have existed. Detective Aaron Cole stood at the motel's front desk, staring at the reservation screen while the clerk nervously refreshed the system. No payment record, no name, no canceled booking. Yet the snapped key card Laura Mitchell carried in her pocket was undeniably coded to that room. When officers forced the door open, the air inside felt stale, untouched. The bed was made too tightly. The trash bin was empty. No luggage, no personal items. It looked like a room that had been prepared but never used, or carefully cleaned. What caught Maya Rios's attention was the bathroom. The shower curtain was damp, not soaked, not dry. Damp enough to suggest recent use, but recent could mean minutes or hours. On the sink sat a small hotel soap, unwrapped and unused, except for a single dark hair clinging to its surface. It wasn't Laura's. Forensics rushed the sample, but the results would take time. Time they didn't have. Across town, Evan Brooks agreed to come in for questioning. He arrived calm, cooperative, almost too composed. He spoke carefully, choosing words like a man used to defending ideas in academic debates. He admitted their falling out had been ugly. He denied seeing Laura that night. When confronted with the cell tower data, he paused just a fraction too long. "I went for a drive," he said. "Couldn't sleep." Cole leaned forward. "To a motel parking lot?" Brooks shook his head. "I didn't know she was there, but the cracks were forming." Investigators pulled traffic camera footage from nearby intersections. At 11:27 p.m., a dark SUV passed through a red light 2 blocks from the Riverside Motel. The driver's face was obscured, but the vehicle matched Brooks's same model, same aftermarket roof rack. At 11:41 p.m., the same SUV exited the area at high speed. Still, nothing placed Laura inside the vehicle until a witness came forward. A rideshare driver contacted police after seeing the news. He remembered picking up a woman matching Laura's description near the gas station just before midnight. She'd asked to be dropped at the motel. She wasn't alone. She was arguing with a guy, the driver said, quietly, like she didn't want anyone to hear. The description fit Brooks, but when Cole pressed for details, the driver hesitated. "There was something else. Before I drove off, I saw another man watching them, standing near the stairwell, hoodie up, just waiting." That detail changed everything. Now, the case wasn't about one suspect. It was about timing, opportunity, and who knew Laura's movements that night. Rios reviewed Laura's emails again, this time focusing on the hours before she vanished. One message stood out, sent at 9:54 p.m., minutes before Laura checked into the motel. "I know what you did. We need to talk tonight." The sender wasn't Brooks. It came from an internal university account registered to Professor Daniel Hargreave, Laura's thesis advisor, a respected academic, married, untouchable, according to most. When detectives pulled Hargreave's phone records, they found a call placed at 10:48 p.m. to a burner number 1 that pinged near the motel shortly after. As night fell, Cole stood before the evidence board, photos overlapping, timelines colliding. Laura had argued with Brooks. She had been watched by an unknown man, and her advisor had contacted her just before she disappeared. Too many secrets, too many people with something to lose. Then the forensic report from room 214 arrived. The hair didn't belong to Brooks. It belonged to someone much older, and when Cole read the name attached to the DNA profile, he realized the case wasn't just breaking open. It was turning dangerous.